everyone, good afternoon. It's time for some storyboarding. Welcome to my productivity stream where I'm just going to be working on some storyboards and you can feel free to join me. And let's get started. So I have done a lot of boards for Taba in the time since the last storyboard stream. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that, but in a minute because I want to send my streaming link out real fast so people know I'm live. Go ahead and share this link everywhere. Okay, and also I'm going to go ahead and share the cuckoo link. We're just getting things set up really fast. Join me for cuckoo. Excellent. Okay. What do you mean by you, Thrash? Hi, Thrash, welcome. What's up? Why do you sound so upset? Yeah, we're gonna wait for people to trickle in, and I will show the boards that I've done in the meantime. Well, actually, you know what? Let's go over the boards that we've done so far right now. So, since the last time, the boards that I've done are mostly these boards, which are just boards depicting Taba's childhood. It's gonna be some very quick match cuts as we go between these scenes. Just a lot of boards. There's been a lot of little boards going on. And then I will be doing even more boards of Taba's childhood during this stream. I'm aiming to do maybe... I want to say it'd be great to get 5 boards done today. Oh, Thrash talked to the client of mine? He's stinky? I'll be sure to let him know. I've heard a lot of dog barks in the house lately, Thrash. Wonder what's up with that. But also, yeah, those are just about the boards that I have done. Let's go ahead and pick some more boards that I'll be working on today. I think I'm gonna do... I think it could be good to get a overall idea of all of the boards of the montage section done. So I'm gonna go ahead and prioritize these boards because I want to see everything play together and I can get a better idea of whether or not I need more frames for this montage section. I don't think I'm gonna need more frames, but you know, you never know, so I don't think I need more frames. We might though, we might need more frames. So just in case, we're going to work on prioritizing montage scenes. Let's do this one too. Let's do... I think we should do these frames as well. I'm just marking all the frames I want to do in red. Hi Pan! Hello! Hey! I'm choosing frames to work on. Feel free to just settle in. I'm gonna do these frames as well. I may be being too ambitious here. Am I? No, I think I'm fine. I don't think I'm being too ambitious. I'm gonna do this frame. Wait, this is the same scene. So I'll merge these shots. Yeah, I think we'll start with these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we could do all these frames during this session. This is just gonna be some fun, chill frames to work on. Yeah, this will be easy, right? Because I'm just copying some of these frames over. Oops, hold on. I'm just copying some of these frames over, it won't be too hard. It'll be so easy. Look, I'm copying over Shuri as well, right? Shuri. And then I'm also going to be copying over Nala. Okay, I'm noticing a mistake. Hold on. Maybe Nala in this frame needs to be more like a little bit lower, maybe? Yeah, I need them to be nibbling on the finger, probably. So that works. The little hat? Oh yeah, there was a frame with a hat, wasn't there? There was this hat. Yeah, just a little hat. A little hat with horns on there. Steven, hi! Oh my goodness. Wonderful! It's boarding time. Join me in the boarding. I hope your boards are going well, Steven. Loved all the stuff you've been working on. Been seeing them. Extremely cool stuff. Love to see it. Okay, I'm going to make the hand move ever so slightly. Yeah, settle in. Feel free to join me in the cuckoo. Did I set the timer for cuckoo? Yeah, we're at 19 minutes right now. And then, hold on, I'm also gonna erase this corner right here because it's a little bit nibble. And I want to puppet these guys just slightly. I'm so quiet, I'm just trying to figure out what expression this character should have. Would I be happy if a kid bit my finger? Not really. Hold on, maybe this is not the right expression. But at the same time, I feel like... okay, wait, maybe I could swap the mouth shapes, right? So... And then in this frame, it could maybe be like, oh, you got my finger! Right? Maybe. This babu must be protected at all costs. I suppose so. You know what? You're right. If the kid is very cute, then I guess I don't mind if they bite my finger. I'd be like, you know what? I had it coming. This kid can bite me. It's fine. And I feel like Shuri might kind of just be like, ah. Like, oh. Well, maybe not that big of a O. Maybe more like a... Yeah, that seems about right. That's maybe the face I would make in Shiri's place. I'd be like, oh. And then I might move back a little bit, maybe? Yeah, that seems about right. And I think I really need to sell that they're like biting this finger or like trying to. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. Oh my gosh, Gob, you think the baby is gonna be inspiration for the Sphinx? What an incredible, what a wild idea you've concocted there. Incredible. Well, I mean, who's to say, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, question mark? Oh, yes, let me get this part out. If it was an ugly baby, you'd recoil in anger? Oh my gosh. Thrash, can you confirm whether or not you would recoil in anger if it was an ugly baby? But also, thank you so much, Thrash. I'm happy that these characters feel like they have a lot of personality just through these storyboards. I'm happy to really think about that. Thank you. I'm so cheesed right now, Thrash. I'm maximum cheese levels. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Take the PG. And I'm gonna go ahead and make a new frame for Nala. There's Nala, and then we're going to do that. Look at this little fiend. Moments before a disaster. Wait, oh, I put Nala on the... What is this? Wait, hold on. I've put this on the completely wrong layer. I'm gonna copy this, delete this. What did I have two background layers? No. There we go. This is the Nala layer. And then... Okay, so the background layer is fine. I think what I'm missing is I'm gonna call this flowers. These are the foreground flowers. Yeah, there's a lot of aquatic species in this world, so I reimagined pools as being a little bit more decorated than just having water inside these essentially large bowls. The reason for this is because I think if there were so many aquatic species, I think the expectations for pools would be a little bit higher. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yes, join me, Huntress. Hello, Huntress. Make yourself at home. I'm going to make these IJ smart. Well, no, I'm like... ID Loss has really been getting on my back about putting too much detail into these boards. And putting too much detail into these boards and also redrawing too much, so I'm going to try not to do that. But how are you all doing? How's everyone's work going? You know what? It's fine. We'll stick with this. And then next frame. Okay, wait. This, rise, and then the psh. Okay. No, Nala? You work on the model? Nice! No, that looks so... Sorry, this is such a dumb little... I hope Taba never forgives Nala for this. This is so... What a childish thing to do, Nala, to your own child. Redrawing boards eat up a lot of time? Yeah, for sure. And then I believe this is the Taba shot, and then I think hold on. I think this is like happening too fast for Taba to realize what's going on, so it would definitely be a little bit of like and then I want this to look like a really wild splash, right? So maybe something more like this, maybe. This maybe has more of the energy I'm looking for. Poor kid is about to get blasted, just absolutely annihilated. Let me make sure the lines cross, and then Nala will be this color. I almost want... I want this to be wilder. Make me like... some super soaker action here. Get destroyed, kid. I want this to be like extra dramatic because the next scene is like a cut to a different moment in time where Taba is throwing a tantrum while Nala is holding them. So I want this to almost be like it would be a it's not a continuation, it's a completely different point in their lives, but I do think the association could be funny. You're here to heckle me? Let's hear it, Fire. Come on, come heckle me. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. But also, I hope you sleep so well, Fire. I hope you get that good slumber. Get that good rest. Yes. I want Nala to be even smaller. I want Nala to be like off in the distance, a prey. Off in the distance. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Oops. No, I got smaller. That will not do. Just a little bit bigger. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'll just do manual erasing for this. Sleep well, Fire. Good night. Feel better soon, Fire. Oh, and congratulations, Huntress! You finished! Let's go. Let's go! I don't know. The flowers do a little bit of shifts in. Oh yeah, I think that's so important. Hold on a second, I like this. I like adding just a little bit of looking like the waves are in front of this little kiddie pool. Wait, actually, don't people bob up and down when they're like when they're in the water? Isn't there like some slight movement? Yeah, okay, okay. Wait, we did it! I think these frames work as they are. Wow, we're going so fast! We're 3 frames done and it's been a second or something like that. It's been a literal second since we started. Fall class is starting in 2 weeks. Oh, Huntress. I hope you're able to get some rest in the meantime. Alright, let's start by really kind of laying down the background at least for these frames. Maybe this as well. Ah! Why so fast? Okay, just like, just give me a second. Alright, okay. Let's do a 5-minute break. Oh, wow! I'm feeling good. I should have been streaming boards more, because I do feel so much more productive on stream sometimes. I've been doing less boards these weeks because I've been anticipating freelance, but the freelance hasn't been coming, so I just haven't been doing as much work, period. Which is nice. I do feel like I've recovered from the first 2 weeks of this month. But we're doing good now. I've fully recovered, I think. Well, not fully. We're getting close to being fully recovered, so I think it's time to really kick up the amount of boards I'm doing per week. But yeah, hopefully next week I'll be doing more boards. If there's freelance, I guess I'll be doing less, but we'll see. I'm excited to work on these boards more, maybe do more streams where I'm working on boards. Yeah. 6-hour art quota each day? That sounds good, Huntress. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. What am I... Oh, should I be coloring the pupils? Hey, you guys see Shuri's eyes in this frame? You see how there's no pupil? I just haven't drawn it in. Should I color that in? Maybe that looks a little bit scary. You know what? I'll maybe put in pupil dots. I keep forgetting to do that sometimes. I'm just like, here's the eyeball, and then I forget the pupil dots. I think there are some characters coming up in the story that have very pale eyes, in which case I can probably just skip the pupil dot altogether, but I don't think Shuri has very pale eyes. How's the wrist going? Oh, Thrash, my wrist is doing so much better. I definitely still try to switch between hands while I'm drawing, but it definitely feels better. It definitely feels better. It's been almost half a year at this point, so I'm glad that it's finally recovering to a certain degree. Yeah. Baby looks a little mash? Oh, I'll keep that in mind. Taba is not necessarily supposed to look mad in this frame, so I will add just soft eyebrows to soften the expression. Yeah, Taba should be looking fairly neutral in this frame. You know, as I've been working on these boards, there's been a few moments, and Z and other people can attest to this, but as I've been working on these boards, there's been a few moments where I just went like, what have I done? I've made these boards too detailed. I've made this world too detailed. I wish I did these boards in a style similar to One. You know, the guy who works on Mob Psycho, the guy who worked on One Punch Man before One Punch Man was picked up by a different mangaka. A different artist who's been redrawing the whole series in a really more detailed style. I'm sitting here being like, I should have drawn everything like One. Just make things easier and simpler for myself. Let the story speak for itself. I just think that there's so many incredible storytellers out there who became powerful because they do a lot of really short stories and they don't put that much effort into the art. And then there's a lot of mangakas and a lot of other artists out there who do series but in a style that is too detailed, and so they're not able to get very far in their series. Or it takes them too long to do a series. It'll take them like 8 years to do one series, and I'm just like, no way, dude. I don't want to spend 8 years working on Interconnections. Nothing wrong with Interconnections. Okay, I'm doing another 25 minutes. Nothing wrong with Interconnections. I just don't want... I wasn't thinking this would take me 8 years. I think optimally, in my dream scenario, this would take me maybe 3 years to get through this particular arc in Interconnections, and then I would go on to the next one. There we go, softer eyebrows. There we go, now the baby's not match. Now the baby no longer has match eyebrows. Also, I realized I put the eyebrows in the wrong frame. 1 second. Oops. Sorry, not wrong frame. I put the eyebrows in the wrong layer. So let me just... Now it looks maybe a little bit worried, but that's also not the intention, but it's fine, probably. Okay, now for the outside figures, I want this individual to be more like here. Boop, boop. And then take these again. Put them here. Walk a bit further, thank you. Okay. Nice. I can already tell that this sequence of frames is going to be way longer than 5, but we'll just lay down the major beats first, and then I'll go back and animate this later. I'm also noticing that because I'm not doing super detailed animation, I kind of have to combine frames together. So in this frame, Taba says something for the first time, right? Taba says Shuri's name for the first time. So in this frame, Taba goes, Shuri! And then Shuri freaks out. But... Sorry, I'm trying to grab this. Shuri says Taba's name for the first time, and then Shuri freaks out. Normally in I guess you would have one frame where Taba says something and then one frame where Shuri fully freaks out, but I want in this frame when Taba says something, Shuri also just kind of has the beginnings of a reaction. I just think, I don't know, it's easier that way. I think this is just I feel like I can use less frames to... I can probably cut out one frame by doing this. So we're just gonna go with that. Bigger, Taba. Open your mouth. Okay. Hi, Whiskers! Hey, hello, welcome. Feel free to make yourself comfy. We are simply being productive. And then I want these to kind of do this. I'm like fully just faking the animation. I'm just jiggling everything. Do you see this? I love Storyboard Pro. You can just kind of fake your animation by just doing like a little bit of jiggling. Hold on. And then I'm gonna tilt this whole thing like a little like this. Oh, look! It's like it's fully animated. All I did was jiggle some lines. Thank you, Whiskers. I think they probably... So, do people have their own division for swimming? I would say so. I think you can also participate if you're not an aquatic species naturally. You would just have to have someone that you're pack bound to who also is very good at swimming, and you can just share that magic. I think it would be interesting. I think there's definitely people out there who... Hold on. No, please, sorry, that looks weird with the eye. There's definitely people out there who participate in these kinds of competitions without being pack bound. Oh no, not being pack bound? Not being that species naturally. There are ways around it, definitely. I want this to rise up a bit, like... Okay. He's having like a moment. Welcome, welcome. Whoever just joined, I heard something. Does it look like Shuri's looking down? Not quite. Second, Shuri, I got you. Shuri, I'll make sure that you're looking down. Hey! Okay, and then I'll just erase this part. What if I just also kind of just shifted you back slightly? There we go! Ah. Oh, I love animating in Storyboard Pro. It's just so much easier. What can I say? Okay. Scooch you over a bit. Hold on, saving. Yeah, and then, hold on, Taba would probably also have to scooch over slightly. The Toon Boom Tech. If bird magic helps you fly. Oh, hi, Ashi! If bird magic helps you fly, there has to be fish magic to help you swim. Fish magic makes you breathe underwater. Fish magic that makes you smell funny on land. Smell like fish on land. Smell like salt water, I guess, on land. Is there fish magic that helps you swim better? Actually, I don't know if there's magic that makes you swim better, actually, now that I think about it. I think there is... I have magic that alters the environment around you to make it so that it changes things, right? So I think there's magic that, like, for instance, like, let's say you're a fish and you want to go on land, right? But it's kind of hard to maybe move around on flat surface. Flat, non-aquatic surface. So what you would do is you would use one of the species' magic powers, which is to alter the environment a little bit. So there's a species out there that allows you to alter the environment around you. This sounds OP, however, there are caveats, of course, to these kinds of very powerful magics. The one that's the most popular for altering environments is a community-based magic system. So for that one in particular, it's like, if you're just by yourself, the amount that you can alter is not significant, but if you're with a whole bunch of other people, then you can alter the environment more drastically and for longer periods of time. So the species that comes from, fun fact, it's a little fish. It's a little fish, and if you have a school of fish, then you can alter much more powerfully. But yeah, a lot of aquatic creatures that want to move around more freely on land will use that particular environmental magic, and they will they'll yay! Okay, yeah, they'll use that aquatic magic, and it will help them to be able to basically swim on land. And the idea behind it is that it will... Ooh. The idea behind it is that it makes the air a little thicker. This is not scientific. I just thought it'd be fun to have the air get a little bit thicker when that magic is used. So if you like walk through the area that a fish has recently swam through, the air will feel a little bit like you're breathing in jello, just slightly. I know that doesn't sound pleasant, but yeah, that's how that be. Oops, I messed up the positioning again, I think. I think Taba's fine, maybe. But yes, I think there could be a reverse of that where I'm actually thinking really hard now about how an underwater Olympics would be organized for all species to join. I think what would have to happen is that there would have to be a regulated parameter for shape-shifting. I think that would be easier, actually, because I'm trying to think if you made the water easier to traverse so you could run underwater, that seems different, right? That seems... If a person running underwater in water that's been magically altered to be more like the consistency of air, alongside a fish swimming, I still feel like that's two different types of exercises, because one is running underwater and the other is swimming underwater. So on that note, I think everyone has to swim. So how does everyone swim if not everyone has fins and a tail? I'll get back to that in a second. Maybe. No, I think it could be done if people shapeshifted. There has to be like a regulated, the equivalent of like an Olympic committee decision of like a standard of like, if you want to shapeshift for underwater swimming, these are the parameters of like, this is how long your tail has to be, these are how long your fins have to be, this is maybe the general shape you have to take on for shapeshifting. You have to shapeshift using artifacts from these individuals that are certified to know exactly how to shapeshift into the right shape for swimming competitions. It's probably something like that, is what I think. Does someone else resist your environmental change to troll you? I think so. Probably. I could imagine that. But they would also have to have a good amount of environmental sway, right? So how that would usually happen is like, let's say I'm trying to shapeshift. No, I'm trying to change the environment. I would need maybe like 5 environmental changing artifacts to change it at a reasonable pace and to make enough changes. You would probably also need to have 5 to counter mine, right? Maybe a different class where fins and tails compete? I suppose so, like a different, like an all together. Oh, oops, this is rough. And then this is Shuri. Yeah, just like a completely different class altogether. I could see that. As well. Has there been any productions fully done in Storyboard Pro? I don't think so. But I wouldn't be surprised if they do one someday. But I think what they usually do is they go for Harmony, which is like storyboarding but for animating. I think the reason why we haven't gotten any shows on Storyboard Pro is because Toon Boom Harmony and Toon Boom Storyboard Pro are designed to be able to move seamlessly between them. So people who board on Storyboard Pro can send their projects over to animators who have Harmony, and then they can just they can just more seamlessly take it from there, I think. I think that's why. I think. Wait, I think it's funnier if the eyebrows do that. There we go. It's funnier if it's like that. Yeah, Shuri, I like it when you do the big ah face. Wait, hold on. Shuri, what does your hair look like here? There's too many things going on. Sure, okay. Oh, there are shoes that are banned in there are shoes that are banned in competitive running. So in this world, maybe there are certain shapeshifting that's banned. I would say so. That makes sense. I think they probably check everyone's shapeshifting before the competition starts. Absolutely. I feel that. I think you nailed it. I think that's the way they do it. I think they shapeshift and then they check to make sure that the shapeshifting is according to regulations, and then you're off to the races. No, God! Spider-Verse 3. Hey, that would be a dream. I would actually be down to work on Spider-Verse, but nah. That'd be too much. I'd be like, no, 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 please, please, please. I would yell for mercy. I'd yell for them to get me off the show. I'd be like, I love you, Spider-Verse, but solo producing Spider-Verse 3 and Storyboard Pro, I die. Everything, all the boards would be so janky. You know what? The head doesn't have to be perfect up here, because no one will see it. Except this part. Shuri's like, what's up with this? What's up with this guy? Why are they yelling? Sorry, not Shuri, Taba. Taba's like, what's up with this guy? Why are they yelling? I'm going to turn this slightly. Boop. Sure. Wow, my mindset has changed so much. My mindset has changed so much, guys. Like, I used to be like, oh, this frame doesn't look just right. This frame looks weird. And now I'm just like, on to the next one, baby. This is my character arc. It's letting go of the frames and just going full scrungly mode. Guys, get excited for my future scrungly art. I say as I redraw this particular frame a few times. That's me Pama yelling. Why the Pama yellsins? Sausage hands, sausage hands. Wow, I love sausage hands. Flow with the frames, so true. Oh god. Maybe I fixed this one. This one's real rough. Also, it's getting warm in this room. 1 second. I'm gonna turn on the AC. 1 second. It's so hot. It's so hot, guys. It's so hot. Unmute myself. Be right back. Hey, I'm back. Also timer went off? Okay, let's take a little 5-minute break. Take a 5-minute break. Also, I don't know if my AC is broken or not. Folks, when I turned it on, I was like, why is the air coming out hot? That's weird. Haha. Woo, that's weird. You know, hopefully it cools down. Thank you for the warm welcome back. We'll see. We'll see what's up with the AC. I'm quite literally looking at it right now. 1 second. I'm gonna get close and see if it's actually spitting out cold air now. Be right back. Oh, finally! Yeah, it's cold now. I was like, why is it hot? Trying to cook me alive. Oh, thank goodness. Yay! Alright, it's working. Yeah, I'm back. Relaxing, thinking about the boards. And thank you, Whiskers, for noticing. Yeah, over the past few streams, I've definitely been drawing in a much looser manner. It lets me go way faster. I want to go even faster. We'll figure out even more shorthands for drawing these characters going forward. I would love to be someone that's known for maybe really loosening up their boards as time goes on. Oh, I know it's break, but I want to touch these boards so bad. Oh, hold on. Yeah, let's freaking go. It's not broken. I'm not fried. I'm not tempura-fied. Also, other fun news. I've been working a lot on assets for rebranding. Very excited for rebranding. I should have things to show soon. I believe we are actually about 2 weeks off from things starting to ramp up a little bit with my rebranding. I should have a lore video up soon. It will not be voice acted because I don't think I'm powerful enough to figure out voice acting, but it will have fun things. It'll be fun. I would love to grow more arms. If I had more arms, I could maybe... Well, actually, if I had more arms, I don't know if I would draw faster, because I would have to have a separate computer where my other pair of arms are drawing with. So maybe it won't work. Maybe it won't work. But yeah, rebrand stuff, coming along nicely. You'll do the voice acting, see? It's just, I think voice acting is so hard for people that aren't used to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they don't have the experience and they don't know how to, like... I mean, I'm talking about myself here. I'm not talking about other people. I'm talking about myself. Like, having to do multiple takes of a single line, deciding which take to use, putting that together with the video, that's a lot of work that I don't really know how to do. So I think the lore video will simply have subtitles and it'll have some music maybe. You'll be all the characters for me to see? Oh my gosh. That could be pretty funny, actually. No, it's okay. Let's stick with subs. All subs, 0 dub. Yeah, just a fun little lore video. I'm sure you guys will like it. Let's see. So I think, yeah, the schedule would probably be next week is going to be working on... I think next week... Well, yeah, next week I'll be working on the final Doodle Redeem. Final one. everybody. And after that doodle redeem is done, which I'm gonna try to finish it within a week, so maybe we'll stream twice next week to finish it. And then the following week will be karaoke. Icon, yeah. So for the rebranding, it'll be coming soon because Apollyon's on his final doodle redeem. So that should be done next week. We're gonna see if we can hit it out of the park next week. And then the week afterwards will be karaoke stream. And then the week after that is going to be a very fun, special little so 3 weeks from now will be a very fun, special little return to V Hot topic where you will help rebranded us get some new gear. Hi Con. Karaoke is the final send-off. I'm not gonna kill Apollyon. Apollyon's gonna go spend the rest of his life following Scaramouche around, just like his dream. Also, productivity's been going well. Thank you, Con, for asking. I appreciate you, Con. Happy to see you here. Right? Return to V Hot topic after all these years. Karaoke these nuts on your chin! Also, Huntress, thank you for offering to do voice acting. It's very kind of you. It's okay though. I think just to keep things simple with the lore video, I'm just gonna slap some music over it and then call it a day. I think it's hard. I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure something out. I think I don't want to make the lore video too big. It's just a goofy little thing. All your willpower into fishnet leggings, Ashy. Once you see what the rebrand will be, I think you'll rethink your fishnet leggings idea. I think you'll rethink that. Oh, please enjoy your ice cream. I'm sorry it had to be this way. What ice cream are you getting? Can you give me some? Yeah, I'm excited for a rebrand. In fact, I might work more on lore video after this stream. You underestimate your power. No, actually, you don't know what the rebrand will be rebranding into. I think once you see what we're rebranding into, you might be like, actually, I don't think fishnets is a great idea. It's for the dramatic tension. Ooh. Oh man, speaking of ice cream, oh, I would love some soft serve right now. Some matcha soft serve. Oh, okay, I see. Alright, Huntress. Thank you for offering. I will keep that in mind. Vanilla? And you crushed a big cookie into it and mixed it up together? Wow, that's like cookies and cream. That's so tasty. Oh, yumsy, yumsy. Delicious. Flavorful. Oh, oops. Wait, has it been 5 minutes yet? It has! Okay, 25 minutes. Let's go. Okay. Now let me switch back to... Matcha soft serve is so good. And you are correct, Con. I will be taking over. I'll be taking over Apollyon's seat, but it'll be a little bit different than you may expect. 1 second, I grab something. Okay, I'm back. Also, a hydrate check. I know we don't have hydro redeems here, but everyone make sure you're staying hydrated. I'm too matcha pilled, you guys. Give me that matcha. No, don't cry, Con. Ooh. Why did you physically recoil at matcha pilled? What's wrong with being matcha pilled? As I say, as someone deeply matcha pilled. Hi, Jen. Hi. Happy to see you. We're just talking about the re-debut and the schedule regarding it. I was telling everyone that for the re-debut, I'm definitely seeing I think the V Hot Topic trip will be about 3 weeks from now. And next week, so 2 weeks from now, will be karaoke. That'd be the current timeline, I think. These YouTube emotes will take some getting used to. I think the YouTube emotes are really goofy. I like the crying emote is weirdly kind of funny to look at. I find the crying emote very fun. I like the emote that's just like a dude kind of like staring up at you. Do you know which one? Hold on, let me see if I can summon that one. No, oh yeah, no. Ah, shoot, I don't have the emote here accessible. But there's one emote that's just, it looks like an egg glaring at you. No, not that crying. There's another one where you're wiping tears away. That one's a funny one, I think. What the heck, Con? I didn't say any of that. What? What? I didn't say you deserve this fate, nor will you never see a Polion again. Okay. No crying and peeing in your pants. Okay. I didn't say I love it when you cry. What? And will I be doing announcements in Discord? I will. I will be doing announcements in Discord. And thank you, Jen, for the hype. Thank you. Oh, Ashy, yeah, that crying one, I think that one's funny. I think the one with the single tear coming out, I think that's so goofy. What a goofy emote. And yeah, the egg glaring one. Hold on. I actually have to, let me see if I can find the egg glaring emote, because I do think that one's really funny. Oh, this one. This one. That's the one. But anyways, yeah. Hot Topic stream coming to you live soon. Oh no, I've made the head too small too. Chatto matta yo. It's bigger. And then I made the shoulders too small too. What am I doing here? Hello? I just gotta make sure they're consistent, right? Because the arm ends here, kind of, in this frame. So I gotta make sure. I think I messed up Shuri's proportions here. Wait. I've made Shuri's like 8 heads tall here. You know what? We're just gonna pretend we didn't notice that Shuri's is like 8 heads tall in this frame. And I'm going to really kind of just, I'm really just gonna pull some strings and make it look a little more normal. Right? Don't you think that emote's great? It's just kind of like glaring up at someone. It's like... it's like disdainful glaring. It's very nice. Oh, so I like my 2 favorite emotes on YouTube is the glaring one. Hold on, let me post the glaring one, and then this crying one. I also think This one's also kind of cute. Okay, the third one I'm about to post is kind of cute. These three are maybe my favorite emotes currently on YouTube. These are my favorite emotes. Oh, you'll be moving things? Okay, Jen, please have a good move. And thank you for wishing us the good produckies. Oh, so right, this will be the first time for VHA topic for some of you guys. I'll tell you all about it. Definitely, I'll tell you all about it. It's gonna be Lant, so we'll be respectful. Hey, are you saying you guys were not respectful last time that it was Apollyon? Wow, if he was here, he'd be so upset. But since it's only me, I do find that kind of funny. Do I laugh when Apollyon suffers? Maybe a little bit, just a little bit, you know? Just the slightest bit of laughter. Oh, ow! I can't stand how long I've made the hands. Okay, I'm shortening them a little bit. What do you mean, have I seen Apollyon? What? You need to tell me, you need to give me more information by what you mean, okay? You laugh at him out of love? Thank you, Jen. Ah, finally, someone in stream that values Apollyon besides me. I guess Apollyon does look like a bit of a shit, doesn't he? Like when I was designing Apollyon, I guess a little bit behind the scenes, when I was designing his eye shape, I wanted it to be upturned, but I think the more I worked on it, the more I was like, oh, he looks kind of like a little bit like a shit if I just, when he laughs, if I make the eyes do this. And then, yeah, Fire was the one who really assisted me with doing the rigging for the face to make it look like extra cute and like he's really laughing when he laughs. But I think a side effect that I don't think any of us anticipated is that he does look a lot like a little shit. So true, so true. Apollyon is just a punching bag. Can't believe this. I also do find it funny that, like, because I am the manager, somehow I get more respect than him somehow, even though I will confess I do feel like over time we act more and more the same. I've been talking with my friends about this, but I'm like, yeah, I do feel like I act more and more like Apollyon over time. This is like not intentional, but it just happens. But I guess like I've like changed a little bit in how I behave because of that. So a long time ago, when I like if I encounter a problem, right? Like let's say so I encounter a problem and someone teases me for it. Usually my response would be like, "Ha, what?" Like that would be how I respond, right? Like let's say someone like. What's like something that someone might tease me for? Oh, let's talk about the ashening, right? Like let's say if I was turned into a pile of ash, if me, Lant, was turned into a pile of ash, I think years ago my response would be like, "Oh no, you've turned me into ash! No! Ah!" Like it would just be very like generic, kind of just rolling with the punches a little bit. But then Apollyon's personality, which I think I sometimes struggle with acting out. But Apollyon's reaction would definitely be like, you think you're so full of yourself, aren't you? You're turning me into ash. I'll get back at you for this. Which is like very like, I think like a little bit more intense than how I play him sometimes, but he's definitely like a little bit of a little piece of shit, I think. And I think over time that's kind of rubbed off on me. So now when people turn me into like, if you were to turn me, Lant, into a pile of ash, I think my reaction genuinely would be some mix between the two, right? I'd be like, no, you turned me into ash. What the heck? Haha, you little shit. Like I would be like maybe a little bit more aggressive about it, but also still kind of rolling with the punches. I don't know. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I do feel like Apollyon's rubbed off on me after playing him for all these years. I looked at Shuri's kind of just like, what's happening here? Thank you, Khan.
I mean, how do you know, right? You've only talked to me for a little bit.
Just kidding, just kidding. I mean, oh man, I feel like these days when I play Apollyon, I'm just not even trying to act out anything now. It's just me, basically. I mean, I like play up jokes a little bit more, but it's just me in like my Apollyon hat. Dude, you're like Apollyon's mom. You're like, asked me to tell you how hot your son is. What the heck, Khan? I'm not the one here saying, oh, you think my son's hot? Okay. Let's see. You've been thinking, so Whiskers, you've been thinking hard lately about how we present online versions of ourselves and how that's very similar to when we write about certain aspects in writing. I mean, wait, tell me more about that, because that is interesting. I'm not sure if I'm completely understanding what you mean by certain aspects in writing. Tell me more. Hold on, is my AC not pumping out? It smells weird in here, BRB. Was my AC okay? You're screaming, Khan? Scream louder. No, it's still producing cold air. I'm just like, it smells. The AC fumes in here are wild. It smells like incredible AC fumes. Wait, what would be a brilliant out of context clip? Wait, Khan. What did I say to make you say that? So true though. I do think over time the persona and the self get closer. Definitely. I do feel that way. Well, with Apollyon at least. Okay. Now let's do this. Folks, I'm so excited to show you this web series. I can't wait to be finished with this and then you guys can look at it. I will say though, as a warning, I know this web series is one where you can vote for things. I am like 99% certain that I'm going to put the voting behind a $1 paywall. I'm gonna put it on Ko-fi, and you would have to be like a tier 1 subscriber on Ko-fi, or whatever their subscription method is. Ko-fi or Patreon, one or the other, they're basically the same at this point. But I'm gonna put it behind a paywall basically. And the reason I'm putting it behind a paywall is because I've seen too many instances of voting situations where people use their 100 different alt accounts to vote for the answer they want, and then they'll skew the vote. So like whoever has the most alt accounts wins the vote and wins the choice of the vote. So I'm just like, I don't want that. Everyone votes once and once only. So I want to put it behind a $1 paywall. So I'm sorry if that's a little bit too much for some people and you don't want to vote in that case. That's totally fine, I understand. Just letting you guys know that it's more than likely I will put it behind a paywall. Yeah. Thank you for understanding. What is this, Z? Apollyon rubbed off on me too strong, so I had to K-word him before he got too powerful.
I will neither confirm nor deny.
It's Ash Apollyon in the AC unit, that explains it. I freaking take apart the AC unit and dump Ash Apollyon out. You'll bust out the wallet, Con? Thank you. Too kind, too kind. Paywall is fine, thank you guys. It's just $1, hopefully, if that's okay. I was thinking, should I make it 50 cents? But then I was thinking, like, I don't know if they can go down to 50 cents. And I don't know why, I almost feel like 50 cents would... I feel like if I had alt accounts, 50 cents might be like, it's fine, I'll use an alt account. Don't use an alt account, please! Only vote once, thank you very much. Please only vote once. Thrashing Con, you guys. You upset me for being stinky? Hey, who said I was stinky? Who said I was stinky? I'll fight them. I'm unstinky. I'm so fragrant. Fire's the only one who's stinky.
Only fire stinky. Let's get this straight, fellas.
Okay. I think that's like great. Being like, ah! Cool. And then, okay, the foreground characters, I'm gonna put them here. And then I want them to kind of like, I do want them to kind of respond. So actually, hold on. I'm going to redraw these. I'll do like a little shock sign here to be like, what? Why are you yelling? Wow. Why is this person yelling? Is basically the vibe of this shot. What? What? No, I fucked up the bunny. Hold on. The bunny's fucked up. Let me move this down a bit. Also, 1 second, chat. I'm gonna look at the chat in just a second. Oh, thank you guys. Very, very kind. Very, very kind. $1 is fine. Alrighty. Only if you guys want to, of course. No worries if you don't want to. It's like... What you guys can do is that you can pay the $1 when you vote and then unsubscribe, right? So... No pressure, of course. Just unsubscribe from that tier, and then next time there's another update, you can choose to pay the $1 again if you vote. Oh my gosh, Z! I make my first million because of a voting war. No! I yell at the two whales. Only vote once! You're skewing the polls! Unstoppable force and immovable object. No! What the heck? What the heck? Jen, do you see this in chat? No. I won't call you guys out too hard. Oh, interesting. I mean, I guess so. People act differently at different chats. And Whiskers, you were saying when you make a character, you know the reader will only remember 3 main things about them, so you reinforce those 3 things. Similarly, for online personas, we all act differently in each community. I like to emphasize different things about real personality. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, okay. That's such a good point. You're right, actually. You're so right. My goodness, you're so right. And then I'm going to make them lean forward a bit again, and then you're gonna have sweat drops. Oh, I can't read any of this. Hold on. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, this is maybe easier. No, this character has to be way happier. Just like... There we go, that's the expression. Oh, what is this threatening Jen message? Let me read the context. You will? Oh my gosh, Jen. Oh, Thrash. Rest in peace, Thrash. Hang in there, Thrash. Okay, Con, have a good night. Sleep well. Oh, Snorlax will be mad at you? Understandable. Me also running to bed because I don't want Snorlax to be mad at me. Have a good night. Thank you for dropping by. I'll give like... No, I want to say Shuri probably trims their nails. I was gonna be like, oh, sharp claws, talons, but I'm like, no, Shuri trims their nails. They don't wanna scratch Taba. Yeah, thank you guys for being so supportive of the $1. Very hyped for Interconnections. Wishing everyone who's working on Pokemon Sleep a very, very nice sleep. If we're friends on Pokemon Sleep, I look forward to the candies you'll get when you wake up. Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna draw it like this. I feel like they're like ooh, a little bit. Hi, Nagi. Hey. Also, no Ghastly yet. No Ghastly. So BRB, hold on. Is my AC acting up? It's so weird. It's being so weird. Okay, never mind. It is working. It just stinks. Am I? Hey, those of you in chat, does it look like I'm making the arms too long? Does the anatomy look weird here? Let me get rid of this frame. Whoa. Anatomy too long? Do these frames look weird, you guys? Hi, Raz! It's going good. Thank you so much. My productivity, it's going great. I'm having a great time. Things are going well. The hands look a little small here. Maybe a little bit. Oh, Raz Sensei. Hey, do you think the anatomy looks weird here? Does it feel like the body's too big and the head's too small, or like the hands are too small? Raz Sensei, the hands and the mouth look kind of smaller? Okay. Forearm length should be about... how many? Forearm length should be about 1.5 hands. Ooh. The right arm looks a bit thick, so this one looks thick, but not necessarily long. Interesting. Alright, let me... that thickens things. You know what? Maybe it's also just these fingers are way too not long. I think it's the fingers' fault as well. Let me just extend the thumb. I'll move you down a little bit because I feel like the length of the hand being here is not like that's not the problem. Maybe hands could be bigger. Forearms are a little bit too big. Last frame specifically. Okay. Length is fine. All right. Thank you. Ah. You guys are so powerful. Thank you. Let me... Question mark?
I'm powerful? Thank you, Rash. Thanks, Rash. Thanks, Rash. Thanks, Rash.
Okay, I think... I'm doing that thing where it's like, you know that one gif of like that dog turning their head left and right? That's me right now. You guys are all too kind. You guys are all simply too kind. Oh, the shoulders. Let me bring in the shoulders a little bit. Okay, so I think Shuri's leaning back forward again, so it's fine for the shoulders to be here. And thusly, there we go. The forearms are too long? Hold on. You move the elbows a little bit higher. So I think the problem that I'm like worried about is... does it feel like... so the elbows are down here, right? Do you feel like the elbows are just getting higher and higher with each frame? The elbow started here and it's just slowly inching its way up. But I think maybe it's fine because when you hold your... when you do the pose that Shuri's doing, I guess like your elbows are not at a 90-degree angle, right? So they are getting a little bit higher, in which case, okay. Yeah, no, I see your guys' point. Let me Oops, 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 oops. Let me shorten it like here, maybe. A shorten, hold on. Shorten. It's fine, that works. Imagine them as silly cylinders. Foreshortening of the bicep is happening, so it's fine for elbows to rise. That makes sense. Okay, okay. I see that then. Yeah. And you didn't notice until I pointed it out. Okay, okay. In that case, I just got not pointed out. Okay. All right. Everything's fine then. Let's go ahead and delete these. Actually, no, it's fine for me to delete those. I think that works. All right then. We're good. Okay. I'm glad. Okay, that's good then. So it's like, it's believable and it's not really a problem, so it's all good. Okay. Yeah, we're good then. Wow, 3 frames done. Would you believe that? Amazing. And you know what? Let's get another frame done. The sweat drop, it rolls. And Shuri can do their triumphant pose or whatever. Okay. Maybe I could just do something like this, maybe? Yeah, that this works actually. Oh, yay. Saving me time and energy. I simply cheat a little bit. Yeah! Oh, the face is done, baby! Reuse, reduce, and recycle. Wah, 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 wah. So true, Z. The species built different. I should just say that next time. I'll be like, every time I do an anatomical mistake, I'll just be like, this species is just built different? And okay. Yeah. I ignore your laugh emoji. Emoji. I don't perceive. Something, something. Wait, how much time do we have left? No, it's 5 minutes. Okay, let's do a 5-minute break. I'm so sad. All right, me not realizing the time was up. Oh, you can delete your own messages? Oh, how dangerous. I guess like there's a lot of things on YouTube that are different than Twitch, huh? How many species do I have total? I have, yeah, it's 5-minute break time, and then we're gonna do 25 minutes after that. How many species do I have in total? Uh-oh. Let me take a peek. Yeah, it's break time. I'm on break. I'm totally on break, you know. I'm looking through my species. I'm counting how many I have. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 and a half. 12 and a half? Let's do go with 13. That one's different. Go with 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We have 22. We have 22. Hi, Francie! You feel like you've seen 5+? I think we've only seen around 5+ so far. But there's 22 total. I was worried I wouldn't make enough, but I think 22 is maybe enough. The sentient bush counts as a species, yes. Hi, Francie! Oh, we're taking a short break. We have 2.5 minutes left on break, and then we're gonna go back into drawing. I'm realizing the time though, so we might do one more lap, and then that'll be it for stream. Let's see if we can finish all the frames we were looking to do in 25 minutes. Probably not, but we could get a little bit far into it, maybe. We could get like, we could almost finish, I think. The Fran. I mean, I feel like I have so many, and the problem now is that maybe I've cooked too much, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I think a lot of the species are kind of funky. I think as I've been working more on this, I'm realizing I really gotta throw the suspension of reality out the window. I think I do try to keep a little bit of a semblance of everything making sense together, but after a certain degree, I'm definitely just like, there's a lot of fancy powers being thrown around. But I definitely wanted it to be a little bit more like that. I wanted the world to be a little bit more chaotic. I wanted the flavor to be a little bit more wild. So it definitely leans into that anime suspension of disbelief where it's like, yeah, there's a lot of powers going on around here, and like maybe not all of them make sense, but it's all in good fun. Oh, 30 seconds. 30 seconds, let's go. You get a headache trying to keep the world alive. Yeah, I think like it can get a little bit chaotic. It's definitely, I think the style of my world building and storytelling is a little bit less like, say, Lord of the Rings, where I would argue that everything in there is, even when things get a little bit wild, I think, I feel like there was a lot of care and attention put into making sure that, hold on. This hand is weirding me out. There's like a lot of care put into stuff like Lord of the Rings, where a lot of it still, I guess, feels extremely like a little bit more. I don't want to say balanced, because I'm thinking about how everyone has like, there's like, there's so many different species with like different powers, and I guess like limitations for their powers. But I would say, like, if you compare something like a shonen anime with like Lord of the Rings, I definitely think Lord of the Rings is a little bit more consistent. I don't think I'm quite as consistent as Lord of the Rings world building, but I'm a little bit more consistent than shonen, where it's like everything is just, it just happens, you know? Same with Harry Potter. I feel like Harry Potter is very much like, why does this magic work? Shrugs. It just does. Okay. This probably works.
Monty, hello! Hi, Monty. Hi, Monty. How is everything going for you, Monty?
Oh, if it's cool enough, you care less about consistency? Interesting. That makes sense. Yeah, I definitely do think a little bit about how to like straddle that line. I think some of my world building gets a little bit more detailed, so we'll have to see how things play out. I know there's a lot of communities out there that are very, very into extremely well thought out, detailed world building, but they have a harder time with stuff that's like a little bit more just like, oh, I did it because it was cool. So I guess we'll have to see the kind of community I end up attracting with my stuff. I want to maybe not go too hard into making things too detailed, otherwise I think people might come in with like the wrong expectations. So I do think about that a little bit, but maybe I'm overthinking. I'm definitely overthinking. Ooh, I want to put just like a little star here. Go, Shuri. I'm rooting for ya. Okay, another one done. Now let's do this one. I'm just gonna call these figures because they're kind of in the foreground and the background. And we'll get on it now. So hand, arm, torso situation. Something like this, probably. Let's create a little tunic situation. Wings. I'll clean this up so it's less scrungly. Raz was giving me very good pointers about how it's important for my boards to just kind of read on the pass. It doesn't have to actually look like it doesn't have to look like what it's supposed to look like, question mark. It just has to read in like a very vague way. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm thinking about let's make this bigger. There we go. And then the figure in the back. The figure in the back is going to be this figure. So let me go ahead and take a little screenshot of how they look real fast so I can replicate. You just got home. Get some rest, Monty. Don't forget to hydrate. Get a little bit of rest. Actually, we probably don't even need a mouth on this person. No mouth needed. In fact, I think it could be kind of fun if they're in like a more like convoluted angle. This feels very much like their personality. To be kind of like, I gotta get the best angle on this. And then just kind of yeah, like a weird angle. Yeah, this feels like them. This feels like them. All right. I'll have them wear the same outfit as before, so people will recognize them. Will recognize them. actually kind of like this pose. Very like goofy. But now that I'm seeing this, I think I have to move this person into the background. And then I can start putting in the fill layers. Wow, everybody, we're going so much faster! We're going new. And Taba can be maybe this color. Back figure, I kind of want it to be. That looks about right. Background will be so simple. Just give me a place. Just give me a place, dude. It's just a simple old place. What if I repeated a background? No, no, it's fine. Actually, I'm gonna repeat this background straight up. What if we did that? Would that be weird? That looks weird. Never mind. I'm just gonna have a simple background like this. All right, we got another one down, and then this one, I think. What was my original idea for this one? I think it was like... They won't know, Huntress. So true. I'm gonna change this shot into being like they're next to a cute ice cream stand. And I'm gonna put like a figure just like here. Yeah, like almost like there's people lining up for the ice cream. Just like an ice cream cart. All right, I got my story in. gonna put in the family friend here again. I know I keep saying family friends, but I think it should be also obvious at this point that these are Shuri and Nala's packmates. Probably. For those that are aware of the pack system that I have in my web series. Thank you, Whiskers. Yeah, I'm really excited to delve into the pack system a little bit more. I'm excited. I'm just excited for all of this. Well, I gotta remember not to clench too hard when I'm drawing, because I definitely grab my pen too hard sometimes, and like just now I was like, ugh, my hand didn't like that.
Oops, I gotta be careful.
It's a hot day, so they're gonna be wearing. They'll wear this, I guess. They'll wear a crop top, I guess. And then it's the pants that will have. Oh, they'll be wearing. Oh, yeah, you can wear shorts too, huh? Hold on. They're gonna be wearing shorts. Okay, then. I'm just Newman, you guys. Sorry I'm not talking much. In my brain, I'm just like, if I could just get all these frames done during stream, that'd be so rad. So I'm just going High speed human. I'm zooming, folks. Let's make the background go to here, and then we'll put some trees in the background. Trees, maybe some bushes. Yeah. And then I will... Thank you, Brando. Hi, Brando! And then I'm going to do that. How does that look? Yeah, I think that works. I also need to remember though that I think I remember a director telling me once that even though some of the shorthands we can read and understand, there are people who don't do art that would get confused at what's happening back here. So let me just make it very obvious that this is a tree. Alright, obvious tree applied. Wheels. This to be an obvious blade of grass. Obvious grass. Okay. I think that does it. Wow! Wait, we did all these frames! Let's go! Well, I'm really happy how fast this one took. This one was really, really fast. Look at the little guy with his SpongeBob ice cream. So true. Ah, the SpongeBob ice cream is so cute. I love the Sonic one too. Like the one that's like fully melting. Yay! Thank you, Whiskers. Thank you. The fact that I can explain it to us is a good sign as well. Thanks! So true. That's true, I guess. Wait, hold on. I'm looking at this frame. No, I think I made the body too small! Hold on. Hold on. While I fix it, I'll fix it. Hold on. Okay, I think the head is maybe a little bit too big. The head's too big. I'm gonna shrink it down a little bit. Perfect. Wait, just a little bit bigger. Okay, wait, what's like the... Yeah, okay. In fact, it could be a little bit bigger. Well, actually, I need to keep in mind that Nala's freaking huge. Nala's so tall, which is probably different from... Nala's different from this individual who is not quite as tall. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and I'm going to extend the body a bit. Yeah. Extending. Okay, I think this maybe works. This person still looks maybe a little bit like a teenager, which is not the intention. But even here, this person looks like maybe a little bit on the smaller side, which is fine. Like, I think in my head, in my head, that character is just a little, like, it's more of the average size of what these bird individuals are. I think Shuri and Nala are on the taller side. Well, Shuri's on the taller side. Nala's species is big to begin with. I'll leave it. They look like a teenager. They're so small. Wait, look. Hold on. The length of this compared to the length of this. Okay, I need to fix this. You're like a teenager. You're so small. Okay, and then I can maybe. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, I've become lost in the weeds. There's gotta be a giant species. There are species that can become very big. There are species that can become extremely big. But it's not so trendy to become so big anymore because it's considered a bit of a resource waste. Okay. Still too small. They bigify you. Okay. That, I think, is okay. Oh. I'm gonna move the camera up slightly. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, this works. And yeah. Gotta be sustainable. I think there's regions in the world where people still get pretty big. The specific species I'm referring to, by the way, is the one species that, like, what they eat, they can turn into part of their body, like the mech species, basically. And the thing with the mech species is definitely that they can become like huge. They used to become like so big that the buildings in that area are built differently to accommodate for their incredibly large sizes that they can get to, if they so choose. It was definitely, as you can imagine, getting to be a huge size used to be a status symbol of sorts, because they were like, I can afford to become massive. I have the resources to become huge. But yeah, it's not so cool anymore. But the buildings in that area nonetheless are still big. And there's still people who get pretty large because it's tradition, question mark? So imagine going into a restaurant that is easily, like, I want you to picture the ceiling height is like 5 stories tall. And then you go to the counter and there's 2 counters. One counter is your height and the counter right next to it is like 2 stories tall. And then like So that restaurant has like 2 cashiers, right? There's one cashier that's your size, and there's another cashier that is enormous size. Or the other cashier is like maybe not even enormous size, but they have to take a ladder all the way to the counter that's at the 2nd floor to take orders, and then they have to be of a sizable strength to ladle food items onto the counter that will inevitably be gigantic. It's a very literal you're what you eat situation. Yeah. Become big during feasts. I think what I have set up for that particular species at the moment is it's not super easy to change how they look. They would have to like I think they could get big, but they would have to start preparing to get big maybe like weeks in advance. Because I think what they could do is they could have shells they take on that are like ceremonial shells for maybe their feasts, and to get those shells ready, they have to start absorbing it into their body weeks in advance. And then once the feast ends, they have to like shed that a little bit, which I imagine can be quite the process. So I think that kind of a undertaking would be more popular only for very traditionalists, or I think if they were to put it on themselves, maybe it's more trendy these days that if you want to put on the cool ceremonial shell, you just put it on yourself and you use artifacts to make it not as heavy. So it would be wearing clothing instead of actually absorbing it into your body. Yeah, there's an elevator to the 2nd counter. There's an elevator. Oh, you like the mental image? I'm glad you like the wild mental image of just this restaurant having 2 extremely differently sized counters.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm happy with the progress we made. Alright. Okay, time to rest my right hand. And it's time also for the end of stream. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you. This was very fun. I would love to do more of this next week, depending on how my freelance is looking. If not during the weekday, maybe the weekend. And thank you all for coming. I think YouTube has a bit of a longer lag in terms of how soon chats hears what I have to say. So I'm just gonna give the end a little bit of a breather. You know, hey, when I do Twitch, I never feel like I need an ending screen. For YouTube, I do feel like I need an ending screen. So I might look into that. I might look into getting an ending screen, or maybe even the starting soon screen. But yeah. Weekend would be great? Okay, I'll think about that then. About a weekend stream. Alright, thank you all for coming. I'm gonna go ahead and end stream now. Have a lovely rest of your day, everyone. See you next time. Bye-bye.